请坐下。现在，请国际展览局秘书长诺塞泰斯阁下致辞。
Your Excellency, President of the People's Republic of China, honorable heads of state, distinguished heads of government, dear President of the IPH, distinguished organizers, commissioners generals, ladies and gentlemen. With a great diversity of gardens and numerous cultural activities, Expo 2019 Beijing, China will, for the next 6 months, inspire and educate visitors on the critical significance of plants to enhance its quality of life and ensure the future of the next generations. Together with China, 110 countries and international organizations and more than 120 non-official participants will create a vibrant world-class event and a platform for international cooperation in the field of horticulture. The site will not only showcase concrete examples of flora conservation, but will also share with the public the latest technologies and innovative applications that sustain nature and improve our lives. For the whole city and region, the impact of this horticultural expo will go beyond the hosting of the event. It will give impetus to regional economic and social development, the upgrading of infrastructure, and the promotion of the whole city on the international stage. On behalf of the Bureau International des Expositions, I would like to thank the government of the People's Republic of China for this major opportunity of international cooperation and for a deeper understanding of nature, horticultural, and sustainable development. I wish the organizers much success, and I am convinced that Expo 2019 Beijing, China will be a remarkable event. Thank you.
感谢诺塞泰斯阁下的精彩致辞。现在，请国际园艺生产者协会主席欧斯特诺姆阁下致辞。
Your Excellency, President Xi Jinping, Your Excellencies, heads of state and governments, distinguished President and Secretary General of the BIE, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it's a great honor for me to be here today for the opening of Expo 2019 Beijing. On behalf of AAPH, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to President Xi Jinping and the Chinese government for attaching great importance to the Expo and supporting it. I'm also very grateful to relevant ministries, the Beijing municipal government, and many participants from around China, as well as the 86 participating countries and 24 international organizations. I'm very pleased that participants from around the world will use horticulture to show us their interpretation of the theme, Live Green, Live Better, demonstrating a beautiful picture of harmony between man and nature. AAPH has been approving expos like this since 1960. Our purpose is to be the world's champion for the power of plants. Throughout the world, we promote the important role that plants and the landscape play in cities to improve the environment as well as the health and well-being of citizens. China has led the way in promoting green development. It's clear that the Chinese government supports ecologically sensitive development in order to create a beautiful China. AAPH is represented in China by the China Flower Association, an important member of AAPH. Thanks to its efforts, the horticulture industry in China has achieved huge growth, and this expo is testament to how far it has come. This is a special day for AAPH and the history of international horticultural exhibitions, because this is the largest such event that has ever taken place. It brings together more countries than any past expo in our industry. But most of all, this is a special day for China. You are showing the world just how much plants matter. With this magnificent expo, you are demonstrating to the world that living green means living better. I hope many millions of people from around the world will come and see this beautiful expo and enjoy the benefits of living green. I'm confident that the legacy of this expo will be greener lives for generations to come. Thank you.
感谢欧斯托诺姆阁下的精彩致辞。现在，让我们用热烈的掌声欢迎中华人民共和国主席习近平阁下致辞。
尊敬的各位国家元首、政府首脑和夫人，尊敬的国际展览局秘书长和国际园艺生产者协会主席，尊敬的各国使节、各位国际组织代表、女士们、先生们、朋友们，迟日江山丽，春风花草香。4月的北京，春回大地。很高兴各位嘉宾
It's quite a pleasure for me to gather with our guests at the foot of the Great Wall.
美丽的 归水河畔，
by the beautiful Guishui River bank.
共同拉开
We are
2019
here
年
to
中国
co-inaugurate
北京
the
世界园艺
2019
博览会。
Beijing International Horticulture Expo.
首先，
First of
我
all,
谨代表中国政府和中
on
国人
behalf
民
of the Chinese government and the
因我
Chinese
个人的
people,
名义
and in my own name,
对远道而来
I
的
would love
各位
to
嘉宾
extend our warmest
表示
welcome
热烈
to
欢
our
迎。
guests from afar.
对支持和参与
For those
北
friends
京
who have
世
been
界园艺
supportive
博览会的各
or
国
who
朋
have
友
been， participating in
表
the
示
Beijing
衷心的感谢。
Expo 2019, my sincere thanks to you all.
北京世界园艺博览会
Expo 2019
以绿色生活、
is themed
美丽
under
家园为
Live
主
Green,
题，
Live Better.
旨在倡导人们
It is
尊重
designed
自然
to champion the
融入自然，
spirits of respecting
追求美好
nature,
生活。
integrating into nature, and pursuing a better
北
life.
京世界园艺博览会园区
The site of Expo
从大自然的
2019
湖光山色，
is actually
交相辉映。
reinforcing the natural beauty of lakes
我
and
希望这片
mountains.
园区
I
所
hope
阐释的
that
绿色发展
the
理
green
念
development concept
能
embodied in
传导
this
至
site can
世
be
界
passed
各个角
to
落。
every corner of this world.
女士们、先生们、
Ladies
朋友
and
们，
gentlemen, dear friends,
锦绣中华大地
this splendid piece
是
of
中华
land
民族赖以生存和发展的
is where
家
the
园。
Chinese nation used to
孕育了
survive
中华
and
民族
develop.
5000多年的
It is
灿烂文明，
home to the 5,000 splendid
了
years of civilization
中华民族
in the
天人
Chinese
合一
nation.
的
It also
崇高追求。
witnesses the secret pursuit of man
现在
and nature harmony.
生态文明建设
Now, ecological
已经纳入
civilization
中国国家
has
发
been
展总体
included
布局，
into the National Development
建设美丽
Master
中国
Plan, and
已经成为
the undertaking
中国人
of building a beautiful China
心向往
has
之的
become
奋
the
斗目标。
common aspiration of the Chinese people.
中国生态文明建设
The cause of
进入快
building
车道，
ecological civilization in China has
天更
entered a
蓝。
fast track.
山更绿，
We would love to present
水更
bluer
清，
sky, greener
将不
mountains,
断
and
展
clearer
现在
water
世
to
人
the
面前。
people of this world.
纵观人类文明发展史，
Reviewing the history of
生态
mankind's
兴则文
civilization,
明兴，
the booming
生态
ecology leads to
衰
flourishing
则文明衰。
civilizations, and its
工业
degradation
化
will
进
lead to
程创
collapse
造
of
了前所未有
civilizations.
的物质财富，
Industrialization creates unprecedented
也产生了
wealth and also
难以弥补
has
的
led to
生态
irrevocable
创伤。
damage to the ecology.
杀鸡取卵，接则而渔
The
的发展
development
方
mode
式，
of fishing out
走到了
by
尽头。
pumping off the water is a dead end.
顺应自然，保护生态的绿色
Instead,
发展，
Following the
昭示着
laws of
未来。
nature and protecting ecology will mean the future.
女士们、先生们、朋
Ladies
友们，
and gentlemen, dear friends,
仰望夜空，
looking up
繁
at
星
the
闪
sky,
烁。
the starry sky is
地球
blinking.
是全人类赖以
The
生存
earth
的唯一
is
家
the
园。
only home for
我
mankind
们要
to
像保护
survive,
自己的眼
and
睛
we
一样，
must protect
生态环
the
境。
ecological environment
像
just
对待
as
生
we
命
do
一样
our eyes, and
对待
we must treat
生态环
the
境。
ecological environment
同筑
as
生态文明
we
之基，
have been with our
同走绿
lives.
色发展
We
之
must
路。
build the basis of ecological civilization and
我
go
们
down the
应该
path
追
of
求
green
人与自然和
development.
谐。
We shall pursue harmony of man and
山
nature.
峦层林尽染，
The mountains wear the colors of
田园
nature,
蓝绿交融。
and the plains are
城乡
in
鸟语
varied
花香。
shades of green. The towns and cities are
这样的自然美
filled
景
with the birds' twitter
既
and
带
the
给人
fragrance
们
of
美的
flowers.
享受，
That beautiful
也是
scenery
人类走向未
brings
来的
us
依托
a。great feast of beauty, and also that is the reliance of mankind to walk into the
粗暴掠
future.
夺，
Disorderly
人类定会遭到
development
大
and
自然的
brutal plundering
无情报复。
will certainly incur the
合理利用
punishment of nature
友好保
to
护
mankind. Instead, reasonable utilization and protection will bring mankind the due reward from nature. We must safeguard the balance of the planet's ecology so that our descendants can enjoy rich material wealth and at the same time look far into the starry sky, into the green mountains, while smelling the fragrance of flowers. We shall also pursue green development. Green is the base color of nature. I've always been emphasizing that green is good. Improving ecological environment is actually developing productivity. A sound ecology in itself harbors unlimited economic value and can incessantly create the comprehensive benefits, realizing sustainable ecological, social, and economic development. We shall also pursue such a love of nature. The essence of ecological civilization is to get from it modestly and consume them reasonably. We must champion frugality, prudence, and the green and low-carbon lifestyle. We must say no to extravagance and waste in order to build such a civilized and healthy lifestyle. We must heighten our awareness of environmental protection and ecological civilization to build an environmental governance system with all society members being a part of it. And we must allow the environmental protection ideology to be the mainstream culture. We must highlight respecting nature and loving nature, so that the pursuit of cleaner environment will be deeply rooted in people's hearts, and we can form such humanistic feelings.
We should pursue the spirit of scientific governance. We should follow the regulations, make the scientific plans based on reality, and stress coordination in order to build a diversified ecosystem. Only if we make full use of human intelligence can our planet be fully vitalized. Ecological governance remains a painstaking and daunting task. It must be dealt with a sense of emergency and commitment. We should seek cooperation and joint efforts. To build a beautiful homeland is the common dream for all mankind. Faced with ecological and environmental challenges, all human beings form a community of shared future. No country is in this alone. It is only through cooperation that we can effectively cope with climate change, marine pollution, and bioprotection, as well as other global environmental issues, and realize the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Only if we march forward together can we further extend the concept of green development and the path to ecological civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, yesterday, the second BRI Forum was successfully concluded. Many of you attended the forum. To build the Belt and Road is to build a road of opening up and development, and a road to green development. This is an important consensus reached by all parties to the forum. China is more than willing to work with all countries to build a beautiful homeland and a community of shared future for mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, each generation has its own missions. to build ecological civilization has a long-lasting influence on future generations. Let's start now and from ourselves to pass the baton to our descendants. I now declare the opening of the 2019 Horticultural Expo, Beijing, China.
请观看开幕式文艺演出《美丽家园》。
Please enjoy gala performance, Beautiful Home.
向星辰大海致意，向山水林田问候，向最美的家乡唱颂。这颗蔚蓝的星球是我们最美的家园，绿树繁花，微风清泉，蝶舞鸟鸣，雨落雪翩跹，都是我们心底最深情的眷恋。
梦里方，思念如银流淌，年华芬芳，追寻日月路长，风雨飘零，改变我们模样，迎着光芒，自由翱翔，心海梦想未央。我走过荆棘芳草天涯，我飞过山川流水时光，为求之间青丝白雪，长夜星辰会亮你的容颜。
指尖的灵动，激荡足尖的风景，奏出生命的欢腾，悟出时光的丰盛。
Chinese nature, like terraced paddy fields, luxuriant tea gardens, distant mountains and misty waters.
这是四季的轮回，是生命往复的自然盛景。
And that glorious performance was a mix of piano and ballet, an adaptation of Beethoven's Pastoral Symphony, performed by China's most famous pianist Lang Lang and dancers from the Beijing Dance Academy. The dance had Chinese, Finnish, and Dutch directors. Next, we go into some classical Chinese music, a quartet of Chinese traditional instruments.
不同的舞步。
That quartet of Chinese traditional instruments being the guzheng, guqin, pipa, and xiao, where the music was very much in line with the theme of nature, flowing water, and 3 variations on the plum blossom.
同频共振，我们的情谊
Next
地久天
is a
长。
performance called The Kingdom.
不同的舞步。
That quartet of Chinese traditional instruments being the guzheng, guqin, pipa, and xiao, where the music was very much in line with the theme of nature, flowing water, and 3 variations on the plum blossom.
同频共振，我们的情谊
Next
地久天
is a
长。
performance called The Kingdom of Colorful Wings. Just to recap for you, we just had 2 performances. One was a 4-part dance series from Europe, Latin America, and Africa. We had expressive Spanish flamenco with sweeping arm movements and rhythmic feet stomping. The passionate Latin American dance, the tango, the Irish dance sensation, Lord of the Dance, as well as African drum dance. And then we had Ode to Pear Blossom, a Chinese dance about a love story between the Tang Emperor and his favorite concubine.
雪山下小河淌水，情悠远。
And that was a romantic Yunnan folk song that compares love to the bright moon as the lovers long for each other against the sounds of clear flowing streams at the foot of the mountain. Now for a Chinese dance, the Rainbow Bridge of Butterflies.
Well, you were watching the Horticulture Expo in Beijing, and now we'll have a look at the main headlines for